Alright, guys, I want to make this rant video. So, I genuinely wanted to review the new Time Bandits show. I reviewed the original movie, and I have to give up. Let me explain. So, I do not have an Apple product in my house. Not for any particular reason. That's just how my family we set up our phone plans. We just didn't end up getting one. And you know, so I have Apple TV. My dad pays for the streaming service. Kind of a shared streaming service. Most of my streaming services I pay for my own accounts, but just want to say that. So, I'm not canceling Apple TV Plus, but what I'm going to say is I'm not going to use it anymore to review content. And the reason why is basically I've reviewed a couple shows and I've learned that other people are having the same problem, which is that if you do not have an Apple product and you use Apple TV Plus on your Roku, it refuses to load, it crashes constantly, and it's just not worth the effort. I can't get through one episode of a show without my Apple TV Plus account crashing. No, thank you. Why? I'm not gonna waste my time with Apple TV Plus. Then I've actually heard Apple TV Plus is going to cut down its spending costs because so many people are watching it. Well, of course they're not watching it because not everybody has a fucking Apple product, and I think obviously enough people do, right? But at the same time, you're literally punishing people who don't have an Apple product. These Roku versions of this app are absolutely shitty. They crash fucking constantly. I telling you, I went to review the show Wandala, and I clicked on episode 5 to watch it. Finished watching the episode. Then it wouldn't load the next episode, and it kept only loading episode 5. So I decided, well, let me try watching episode 5 again just to see if I can get to episode 6. And it would just finish the episode and then replay the same episode. What streaming service do you know does that? When you finish watching an episode on Netflix, it immediately loads up the next one. And it wouldn't do that. It just kept loading up the same one. And so it's genuinely terrible. I go into my Apple TV Plus account. It always says connection unavailable, even though all my other streaming services are working. It's not. So if you saw my review for Time Bandits, you're like, oh, when is he going to talk about the new one? I'm not. Because Apple TV Plus is a dog shit service if you're not an Apple subscriber, which, sorry, I'm not, and wish I could be, like, in some ways just to get this damn service to work. But at the same time, they don't have enough interesting concept for me to give a shit. So, there you go.